Kane. Damn it, I growl. What is she doing? I rise, scowling, and stalk towards the door. My limbs tingle with energy, growing more powerful as I near her. I follow the soulbond through the halls to one of the upper floors I rarely visit. I can hear Briar panting as I grow closer, the sound of her breath echoing in my ears as if she were right beside me. A shiver trails down my spine as I imagine what it must be like to feel her hot breath on my ear. Focus, I snap at myself. With the soul bond, the desire I felt for her before has only grown stronger. I have access to her needs and desires all the time now, and even her true feelings, which she so carefully hides. I stop outside the door and consider knocking before rolling my eyes. It's my damn castle. Quietly, I slip through the door and linger in the shadows near the wall. The room is large, big enough for a set of weights, a rope to climb, a sparring mat, and a series of dummies. Briar lunges at a dummy, dagger in hand. The silver blade glints prettily in the light until she stabs it into the dummy's chest with ferocity. Again and again, quickly, she drives it into its chest. It takes her only seconds to stab the dummy 6 times. She leaps away, breathing hard. I narrow my eyes at her, tracking her movements. I watch the way her feet drift across the floor with purpose, always placed expertly to move quickly and retain her balance. She keeps her center of gravity low, hunching her shoulders slightly and attacking as she exhales. My little mortal has had training, good training.
Briar. Kane growls, rolling his hips against mine. My body is aching with desperate need for him, a need I've never felt before. Kane, I breathe, eyes fluttering. At the sound of my voice, he pulls away. Kane darts off of me so quickly, he's gone by the time I open my eyes. He stares coldly at me, his eyes raking over my disheveled clothes. I blush, covering myself with the cloak I never had time to take off. Guilt and confusion flicker in his eyes, but then he looks away, stuffing his hands into his pockets. Kane's shoulders relax, and he looks like the dark king he is, without a care in the world, because it's already in his pocket. I sit up quickly, trying to recover my breath. My core throbs once more, and I bite my bottom lip, hard enough to distract me.
Get some rest, he rasps, clearing his throat. We'll hunt the Nephilim tonight.
Kane starts toward the door, and my heart leaps. I don't want him to go. Not yet. How? I blurt, stretching halfway off the bed. The city is enormous, even the poor areas.
We'll simply have to wait,
Kane says, his head towards the door, heels clicking on the wooden floor. Wait, I breathe. He stops mid-step and looks over his shoulder. His face is twisted with pain.
I'll be back when night falls.
Before I can protest, Kane slips out the door. It closes with a soft click, and I hear his footsteps recede down the hall, towards the stairs. Visions of him pressed against the woman below fill my mind, and my body heats with anger and confusion and disappointment. I collapse back onto the bed, burying my face in the soft down pillow. Sunlight streams through the window despite the heavy purple curtain. It glows around me. I press my palms against my eyes, refusing to cry. What I did was a mistake. I need to distance myself, to protect myself. But when I see him, all I want to do is let down every wall and simply be his bride. My shoulders tremble as I strain to hold back my emotions. But I'm not his bride, not truly. I'm an assassin, and I have no right to be anything else.